Greetings, scum! Happy Merktober, and welcome to Flail to the Face. My name is Cannibal Chris, and I'm going to be your GM again as we dig deeper into Doomkirk. This is Doomkirk, Part 5.
Hello, I am Levi. Bye.
What?
Bye.
That was super weird.
You're a terrible person.
And I'm Thomas, playing Wemut.
I'm Kevin. I'm playing Rundle.
And Barnaby here.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's his voice. I remember now.
I love it.
I'm Nate, and I'm playing Mayor Cedric.
Flail! So, last we left you guys, you were deep in combat with this pale one. All 4 or 5 of you are on one side of this broken hallway that was broken by a worm tunnel. This pale one stands on the other side of this. It's elongated appendages, elongated neck, melted face, gossamer white robes, and a Zweihander. Wemut went. We were right in the middle of initiative, too. I don't know what we were thinking. Let's just stop it in the middle of initiative. But Wemut went. The rest of the party is yet to go, and then the pale one was last in initiative. So, and he is, or it is, hard to say, damaged. We'll go with that. But still
I
in the
his
fight.
nose.
You did. Well, that's why he's damaged. That's probably one of the few reasons why he's damaged. Either way, that leaves everybody else in the party to do what they will.
Who wants to do what?
Well, where's Barnaby DeVito standing?
You are. I remember you got pulled up out of the trench by
there was a-
somebody.
I think there was a little map somewhere.
Somebody.
Yeah, I have a little map.
Okay.
I got one right here. I
Am I-
had pictures drawn on it and everything.
Where am I in location to the pale one?
You are across the worm tunnel, standing on the edge of this broken hallway, as it is on the other side of.
Oh
The
my
closest
Lanta.
of people, yes.
Yep. And again, like I said, this is a pretty good distance across. I realized at the end of last episode, I said that like long weapons could probably reach this, but thinking it's a 20-foot wide tunnel, it probably isn't true. So it can't be that wide because you already did some stuff across from it. So it's not. It's only 10 feet
I'm
or
gonna
so.
pick up a rock and throw it
You're gonna pick up a rock and throw it?
at the pale one.
Go for it. Yeah.
All right.
There's rocks all over the place. Is underground. So yeah, give me a presence test.
Oh fuck! I shouldn't have done that.
Well,
Too late for
It's
that.
a dirty one.
a dirty one. All right, that's a straight up fail. So you pick up a rock and just whiff it over its shoulder.
Ha!
No.
Did I get him?
No.
Sorry. These old shoulders—they're just not what they used to be.
It's probably from all that milking.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Right on the money.
And worms, they can when they're young, they're
I don't-
nice and easy.
we don't
but
have
when,
time
when
for
they're
this.
older,
No,
they're
we
very
don't.
stiff. That's why these fingers, you look
When
at
they're
my
young,
thumbs,
they're
super
stiff.
calloused.
That's gross.
I'm gonna try
No,
and stab
opposite.
this thing.
With the bulge.
bulge.
Okay, go for it. Give me strength. You're 12.
Fine. Okay. Yeah, that's a 19.
Beautiful. Give me the damage.
Please. Okay, 5.
Minus
Oh.
d6.
I knew it. I fucking knew it was big.
It's big. Minus 6.
Oh fuck!
Wonderful.
So you thrust the bulge at it, and it stabs through its linens. Just kind of rips through it, and then that's it. What about Rundle and Lefty?
I kind of want to move back too, by the way.
You're gonna kind of back up in out of the hall, like out of like off the edge of the cliff there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I'm not one for running away, but I think we should skedaddle. Get out of here.
You're leaving with him then?
I'm just backing up out of range of this giant sword.
Oh, gotcha. Yep,
I'm
yep.
not in the greatest position. Like, I do have some skeleton armor for the time being, but my like actual HP is 3 out of 11. So
Okay, I got you.
That's a lot.
What do you have? Speaking of which.
I have 5 out of 8.
Okay, you're doing all right. What
I
about
don't
you,
have any
Lefty?
armor.
I have 12.
Okay,
God damn.
what about you guys? I'm just getting a little sit rep.
I'm at 7.
Okay.
At 7.
8 out of 8.
Oh, okay, great. Everyone's doing pretty great. So.
You have some healing stuff, don't you?
Yeah, but I don't want to waste it on
I know
you.
that. I know that's the problem.
He's like
now.
answering you in character.
Yes.
You just
Become
locked in.
another person.
Locked in.
Oh no. All right. What about you, Kevin?
Yeah.
Rundle's gonna pull Funup out of his satchel and, my friend, what do you think I should do in this situation?
Give me a D8.
Okay.
What the fuck is he doing?
I think he's talking to his
Oh,
better
that's a
half.
1.
Okay.
Right.
And
He's
then
polishing
give me
his skull.
a presence test.
Presence test. That's a 6.
Okay.
It doesn't fucking matter. We're all gonna die here. Become one with the worms of this place. It doesn't matter. Nothing fucking matters.
And because of his very nihilistic words, incur a -3 penalty to all of your rolls for D4 hours.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That sucks. Your best friend sucks dick.
Maybe that's why he
You
keeps
watch
him
your
around.
mouth,
Oh, I
friend.
couldn't.
your friend's an asshole.
And that's gonna be for 3 hours.
3 hours.
Oh, jeez.
To be fair, though,
boy.
you wrote this yourself, Kevin. That's your fault.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
You did this to you.
I
Yeah.
did this to me.
-3 to all rolls for 3 hours. That's insane. Okay, well, that's so be it. This thing then, because okay, so you guys are all kind of in, you're Barnaby, you're in range for sure of this Zweihander, assuming he doesn't progress. You two are not. Wemut, it probably isn't either, because he was probably in the back of the,
Yeah, he's shooting.
right? And Rundle probably is.
Somebody get a nat 20 on this motherfucker. Break some armor.
Yeah.
Got it.
This thing leaps the like you can kind of see it load its legs, its really spindly legs, and leaps across this thing with the Zweihander raised overhead, and it looks like it's coming at you two guys. Give me a D2, and 1 is going to be Barnaby, and 2 is going to be Rundle.
Go ahead, Rundle.
This is what I
D2?
wanted to avoid.
Yep, D2.
It's a 1.
It's a 1. That's Barnaby.
No.
Barnaby, give me a DR12 agility test.
Oh boy.
How can he jump so high? He can walk so slow.
Those disgusting twig legs.
Agility, you said?
Yes.
That's 12 on the nuts.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you see this thing leap across this, and with its Zweihander raised, and it's coming right for you, Barnaby. And what do you do to get out of the way?
He tries to milk him.
Oh, I have a coughing fit from the spittle in my mouth.
Okay.
Damn it. We forgot about the fucking worms again.
Yeah, and so Barnaby, with his coughing fit, kind of retracts from the range of this, and it sinks into the side of the cliff in the ground and just shatters the stone.
My weird comb over kind of like Donald Trump fluffs in the wind.
That's pretty good. This thing then, this pale one is in the bottom of the trench, kind of right down in the bottom between the two broken parts of the tunnel. With that, roll initiative. Anybody? We're gonna go Rundle. Do it.
Okay. That's a 5. But
Minus
is that
3.
a -3 to any roll, right?
It does say any roll. Fuck. That's any personal roll, I'm gonna say, though, just to make that so you don't get fucked entirely.
Yeah.
And I don't think that would apply to the entire party, though. You know what I'm
No.
saying? So that is a.
No.
But to be fair, I did make Rundle roll it.
Yeah, you did this.
Okay, yes, let's do that. So 5 minus 3 is a 2.
That's a 2. It's him.
I just have to lawyered myself. I don't know. Got defense
Kill
attorney.
this fly, man.
So it leaps again out of this thing, and again, Rundle, you're the only one standing there. It
Cowering.
Yeah, I bet.
You-
It like kind of kicks up the close side of this tunnel, and it like swings its sword in an upward slash as it does.
Oh, my.
So DR12 agility.
All right.
That's easy for you.
Not now.
That's a 9.
A 9.
My
Okay.
agility is +3, and I have -3 to all rolls, so it's
Oh,
a
so you're
9
rolling raw
all
then.
day long.
Okay.
I have an omen.
Do you want to spend
I
your own?
actually no. Save your omen. I have an omen. And
Okay.
I'm gonna lower.
Reduce.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reduce.
Yeah, it's a Zweihander.
Reduced
so
by 4, so you'll end up as with an 8 DR. So a 9 succeeds.
You don't want that DR10
Yes.
on you.
Okay, great. So what is this blade? You see it is coming right at you, and it's about to decapitate you. What does he say, think, or do to initiate the omen? And then that's saving him.
Seeing this Zweihander coming straight down for him, he already knows that Funup has basically just said, you know, it doesn't matter whether you die or not, and he just kind of the fly sort of just split like it did on the other attack with the hands, and
I
just
remember.
split him basically in two as the Zweihander goes between them and then reforms.
That's awesome. Very cool. That's you guys then.
I want to be flies.
And it lands kind of back down in there because it didn't quite run up it, but it like kind of ran up it to get the close the distance.
I'm out of
Skilled.
here. I'm beating.
Ran up the half pipe.
Yeah, ran up the half pipe. That's kind of what it looked like probably, and you're standing up on top of it.
Fuck you, Tony Hawk.
I'm dusting off these shit boots and I'm getting out of here.
How wide is this tunnel we're in?
This fucking guy.
Well, the hallway that you guys are standing in is probably 5 feet wide.
Okay.
Single file.
So this guy's in front of us?
Which is, no, it's got to be wider than that considering you guys are all clustered in it. So probably 10 feet wide.
Oh, fuck.
This guy's in front of us?
Yeah, he's in the bottom of this trench, and that trench is about 20 foot diameter, right? So you think if it's a complete circle, it's 20 feet. So he's like 10 feet down because it probably broke this thing half, evenly split.
Are we running? Is that what we're doing? I want to run.
Set those worms on this thing.
Oh yeah, those.
Well, I don't have control of these dick wranglers.
Oh, let me touch him.
Ooh,
No.
I can speak with the worms.
I bet. Slip a finger and do something, tickle,
No,
tickle.
what are you talking about?
I don't want to know about your fucking love language. Just get those motherfuckers in there.
I take out my worm rain whip thing and yeah!
Wow.
I crack it above them and I don't know how to.
Give me a presence test. Yes.
Present? Oh, okay.
This is how he warms them up.
Give me another one for the other one.
Okay.
You're doing it for 2.
That was
We'll
a
call it 2
negative
rolls.
1. Ooh.
And a nat 1. Okay, so you
I
crack
know
this whip.
nothing about worms.
The one just kind of burrows into like a little ball, sort of.
What are you doing?
And the other one turns at you, bares its fucking teeth.
You didn't let me milk them, so they're not domesticated
No,
yet.
these things, by the way, are as big as a hound, have huge, long yellow teeth, tiny eyes, and long, nasty spikes all over them.
This is way different than what I imagined.
I
so
figured
I'm-
as much. That's why I said it.
Great.
Yeah.
you imagine the fucking, what, James and the Giant Peach, motherfucker? Like,
Him? I know exactly what you're talking about.
Just a cute little
Yeah.
earthworm that was like the size of a poodle.
Are you gonna get attacked by these now?
I don't know.
It did turn on you. Yeah, I feel like it's your turn, though. But yeah, it turned at you menacingly and threateningly. If a worm could convey such
Just put me
ideas.
down.
Unfortunately, what I'm thinking here is that we need to pass this guy. We don't have a lot of options for directions
We
at
gotta
this
go.
point.
We gotta jump over him.
Oh, that's kind of badass. It's a 20-foot gap, though. That's a huge fucking jump.
All right. I want
Just
to...
use him as a stepping stone on the
Can
way.
can I pick up these worms and then jump off this guy's head?
My God. Wait, so
He's
you're
gonna
gonna...
Super Mario this.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. So you're gonna grab these
style.
worms underarm, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like pigs.
They're the size of hounds.
They are big, yeah.
They're like Pekingese. They're tiny.
He's a big guy, though. He probably carries around corpses so he can chop them up. So, I mean,
Oh god.
lifting a big old body isn't a big problem to him,
He's
probably.
been carrying around a golden skeleton.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
also true. Man,
And
he's,
he he carried a nook around while he was doing that before.
so that's not a gut. Those are just huge abs.
I'm packing some serious heat.
You got some
under here.
serious core strength.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you're going to pick them up under arm. You're going to try to jump off of his head.
And then if I have to, I'll drop the worms on him like a bomb.
Like a landmine?
yeah, worm bombs.
Well, the one's pissed off, so
One is pissed off. That's true. Okay, so that's a lot of things. A lot of them are pretty ridiculous.
My god.
Let me do some rolls here.
But yeah, so the first thing I'm going to have you do, picking up those flail worms is probably kind of a feat on its own, especially since the one is pissed. So, and I want to say strength for that because you're going to muscle them. I want to call that, just to give you the benefit of the doubt, of 14.
There's
Because it should be harder than that, but I want to give you the
one's
benefit of the doubt 'cause
wrangling
it's a cool
and one
idea.
of them curled up in a ball.
Yeah, so the ball one probably isn't the hardest to pick up.
I'm gonna use an omen.
You got a 5 on that roll.
Oh
yeah,
my god.
What am I going for?
strength.
That's 14.
14 on the nuts.
On the nuts.
Okay, so you pick them both up. Then you go to try to jump on its head. Right, I'm getting that right?
I'm gonna jump and like land on his head and then
Like
make it to the other side.
Goomba style, right?
Doink.
That's a 10-foot jump to like bounce off of a dude and then
We're
10-foot
above
jump again.
We're above it. So
You
it'd be
are, but
easier.
that doesn't make it a lot easier. It does
It'd
make it
be
slightly easier, I guess.
fucking superhuman.
I'm gonna call
Two
that a
agility
16
test?
agility test. Yeah.
Okay.
If you can make that 16 agility test, then I feel like you can manage that. No.
I used my last omen.
You got a 7 on the dice.
Oh no.
Oh, God,
That
it would
is
pay off.
a 21.
God fucking damn it. Okay, so you tell me about that, Levi. What exactly does this guy do after he scoops up what does Lefty do after he scoops up these dogs?
I'm gonna
Worms.
boot, scoot, and boogie and get on out of here.
And then he jumps, and then he kind of like plants on this guy's head. It's kind of squishing him down like an accordion, and
Like
then
drop kick him,
boink.
kind of, on his head?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
His weird.
and it springs
drippy
off
cell.
to the other side.
That,
I mean-
you succeeded the roll.
I
Yeah.
like it.
So yeah, okay, so we'll call that a little bit of damage, even because you did stomp on its head.
Okay.
We'll call that D2 damage for unarmed damage.
But I'm wearing shit-covered boots.
Does it hurt more because of that?
It smells more.
It's not hurting, so no bonus to that.
Pisses him off more.
Could be.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, he does have pretty decent damage resistance. So you hear like the neck crack underneath your weight, as you
crunchy.
bounce. And you land on the other side, but just barely. With
Come
these,
on, get over here.
Does anybody else think they're capable of that?
I'm like
Absolutely not.
4'7".
Just use the milker as a plank.
the milker.
Is he talking about me?
I mean,
He's
I
tall
don't know
and lanky.
anybody else that he calls a milker.
I don't know what to do now.
I think it's Wemut and you.
Yeah, Wemut's just like, if he can do it, I mean, what's holding me back?
That's
And
fair.
we're just trying to follow.
You got this.
You're gonna try to
Just
Mario
bones.
stomp him too?
I'm gonna try it.
All right. Well, you don't have worms under your arms, so I'm gonna call that a 14.
Yeah, and I have
Agility.
no omens, so this is gonna be a.
This is a ridiculously low DR for this. I feel like his should have been an 18 and these should have been 16s.
Well, I got 21 anyway.
Yeah, but still. What's
That is an 11.
as an 11. So you keeping that 11?
I have no omens, so yes.
Okay, you leap off of the edge of this broken hallway into aiming for this pale one's head, and instead you do land on him, but you kind of crumble into him as he does too. So
Shit!
both of you take D2 damage.
Oh god.
So roll D2 and just use that number for both of you.
All right, that's 1 each.
Oh, I gave you the benefit out there. He will absorb the damage, of course, with his armor, so you don't have to worry about that, but you might not.
Yep.
Don't you have your cousin's shield?
I do have the shield of faith on my back because I was wielding a bow.
Okay, and you don't have any armor, do you?
I do not.
Okay, so you'll just take the 1 probably. Unless you want to... Well, the shield is on your back.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
good point. Which probably hurts, because that landed on you. Well, you carried it with you, so...
And his bones.
Yeah, he's bones, and nothing hurts. Okay, so yeah, you and this pale one are kind of in a pile of bodies in a heap on the bottom of this worm tunnel here.
You'll get him next time.
Hey, that's a lot harder than it looked, guys.
It's pretty easy, actually.
Shut up!
So, what about Rundle here? Who was standing on the edge of the
Rundle.
cliff watching this all happen.
Yeah, just
Dog pile him. You can't attack everyone at once.
true.
That's kind of a valid point.
Taking fun of words to air quote heart, being as we're all going to be just dead anyways, he's going to take out his warhammer and he's going to jump and swing it right at him.
I love it. That's really cool. And considering that he's down on the ground, you've got a height advantage. Let's give that a little bit of an easier DR for an 8.
An 8?
Calling it 2 drop downs. 1 for your jumping down into it, and 1 for the fact that he's down. So minus 4 total.
Okay.
Yeah, cut off his legs.
That's a 13 minus my 3 on all my rolls, so that's a 10. So that
All right.
will hit.
Hey, that would have succeeded even if I only dropped it once. Nice. Okay.
And D6. That's a 5 minus a 3, so it's 2 points of damage.
Okay. 2 points of damage.
And he's got D6 armor.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I don't
any
think
roll.
I don't think damage counts.
I mean, the wording that
Did it
we've-
with our initiative, Levi.
yeah, that's true. It does say all. It says all. The fact that Kevin was by default just doing that, I mean, that's how it works apparently.
Come
So I mean,
What is damage?
All right, so on his
a
armor,
bird
I
board,
rolled
man.
a 2.
So none.
Okay, yeah. So it absorbed the blow.
Stupid.
You hit it like right in the forearm of its offhand. No reaction to it. You know what I mean? Like that didn't hurt. Like you would assume that there would be some kind of reaction, but it had none.
Okay.
Maybe next time, hit him with some oomph. instead of blowing on them, whatever you're doing down there.
So I believe Cedric and Barnaby are left. No, Barnaby pissed off the
Yeah,
worms. That was his
I
turn.
was trying to
Cedric's the only one left here, and he's halfway down the tunnel. Well, not halfway, but I'm not at the precipice.
This is fucking horrible.
Come on,
It's real
jump
weird.
over here.
If I jump with the intention of making it over there, I'm going to fall.
You can
and I'll land
use
on my ass.
You can use Thomas as a springboard and jump.
Alright.
off
I have
his
to imagine that the
shield.
pile of bodies that's down there is a lot lower than the pale one standing in there. You know what I mean? So you're not going to be able to use it as the same springboard that you did.
Well,
Miraculously.
I assumed Thomas was like on top of this guy's head.
No, they're
I
pretty
thought
much
they
laying
both
on the ground.
fell.
They did,
I
yeah.
figured,
Oh.
we just like kind of
They're laying on
piled
the
into
ground.
each other.
lame.
Yeah. And now
Can you
Rundle's
jump
even
20
down there.
feet?
I can't jump 20 feet, and I have 3 HP.
Can always
even
use the
jump 10.
milker.
Barely.
Can't do 10.
Amazing that you guys can do 10.
Can always use the milker.
Shit. What do I do?
Come on, we don't have time for this.
This is horrible.
Just go for it. I'll shoot you up. I'll shoot you up. I'll get you your fix, bud.
Just walk,
I'll get you your fix.
just walk away.
I'll get you your
What's
fix.
the
Don't
DR gonna
worry.
be? Like 18?
But to jump
make
across,
it across
to jump
this shit?
across, I would
Yeah.
call
20
it
feet.
an 18. Yeah, if you're trying to make a 20-foot far
You
jump,
use them as a
long jump.
springboard.
There's nobody that's
That's
close
only
to,
a 16.
They're all 8 feet below me.
That's about right. Yeah.
But he's preoccupied too, so you could just as easily run down the half
He's
pipe and up.
distracted.
There's other ways.
Yeah,
That is
just
true.
American
you
Ninja
can
Warrior.
get an
this.
18.
Yeah, that curved wall or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
The warp wall. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Feeling lucky.
Yeah, I'll try to do that, and like if I can,
I'll stick a hand out for a helping hand.
yeah, I'll try to stick
Or a
my
worm.
fucking vulge in the wall and
So you're gonna kind of like slide down it and then run across and kind of climb up the other side with your vulge. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I want to call that because that's not that hard to do, but you're trying to do it in a timely manner to get out. You're trying to get across before anything else pops up, right? Before anything else happens.
yeah, and I want to put my vulge in there specifically so that I have like if I don't make it, obviously I'll have
Right.
a little bit more of an option for getting
Okay.
up there next.
I'm gonna call that a 14 to do by default, but using the vulge is the way you're gonna use it. We'll call it a 12.
Okay, agility, I assume.
Yes. Yeah, of course.
Please. What fuck me?
Act.
Yes.
Hey!
17.
Beautiful. Okay. Yeah. So
No, 19. Damn.
tell me about it then.
That's exactly what I do. I just slide down the side that I'm on. I fuck it, step all over this big ass dude. He's just right in the middle anyway. I'm not gonna fuck just
Oh, not the face.
You can probably go around him, honestly, considering how long this
The
tunnel
rest of
is.
us down here, please.
stab my vulge into the wall and like
Aladdin your way up there.
yeah, yeah, do the swing. Just pull my weird old ghost ass up there.
You did get a
best I
19,
can.
I mean.
God damn it, fucking.
Catch that street rat!
Oh my god. If I had pants to shit, I would have shit them.
So on the far side of this now is Lefty and Cedric. You're still on the close end, and
They
you
left
started
the
on
most
Barnaby.
important character.
Debatable. and Wemut and Rundle are in the trench with the pale one. The pale one and Wemut both prone, more or less. Yeah. With that, let's roll initiative again and let's have Wemut do it. I like calling on the initiative.
That's a 4.
A 4. Okay, that's you guys.
I want to sick these worms on them. Give them distraction.
Okay, how are you doing it?
I'm just gonna throw the worms at them.
Just gonna throw the worm? Okay, we'll call it a presence test because you're throwing it. Right? Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
ranged.
Sure.
Yeah, that's why I'm considering it ranged. We'll call that a 14 because that's kind of tough. The one's thrashing around quite a bit.
So throw
you're
down.
hucking-
I'm just gonna throw these worms.
It's like a worm
Come
the
on,
size of
Yeah.
of Al.
No.
Except it's flailing around. It's like you're trying to throw a baby.
These are Pekingese.
Yeah, and it doesn't want to be thrown like all babies.
They want to be thrown. Look at them. They're rigid.
If you were Scoots, it would be down like two on the DR scale.
The young ones are squishy.
Well, he's good at throwing around babies.
Oh,
I'm good at killing
Yikes.
babies.
rest in filth.
Rest in-
That's a good number.
Rest in scum. Yeah, that's good.
I throw them. Oh, do I do 2 rolls?
Why not? You have 2 things.
Okay. Okay.
they
Just
both
kind of
go
throw them both in the pit.
So you throw them both, and one of them goes into the pit, but it falls way short. Kind of slides down the close wall. The other one lands on the end of the angry one because it was hard to throw due to its thrashing. Lands right on the end of this the end of the cliff, and it's like hissing at you.
Oh god.
You behave over there. Don't make me kick you down there.
What about the rest of you maniacs?
Speaking of where,
Wemut's going to try to untangle himself and try to scramble to the other side.
Okay, yep. That probably doesn't require a roll to do because you're just getting up off the ground and running over there. Maybe it does.
He's entangled with the
He is
pale one.
entangled with this thing. Yeah, I suppose if you fail, you're not. Okay, so give me a DR12 agility.
That's an 18.
Woo,
Beautiful.
baby.
damn.
So yeah, you managed to untangle yourself from the pale one's body, from its limbs, and run across to the other side and run up the wall and grab it and pull yourself up, only to see that there is one of these flail worms. As you saw it come down too, like kind of right at the same time that you're going up it. The other one right at the top of this cliff. So you pretty much came up the cliff to see its ass.
And it like hisses, and I'm just like, and I grab it by the tail and just try to flip it over my head.
Yeah, go ahead, throw him in there.
I like that. Call it a strength 12.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Okay. you grab its tail at the end of its body or whatever,
Some
and it
milk
turns
comes out.
around and hisses at you. Oh boy.
This poor worm.
Yeah, he's just real in defensive mode, I think. What about the rest of you guys?
Poor Wemut soon.
It's gonna it might be. Depends on who else draws this thing's aggro.
Yeah, no shit.
Rundle's gonna see that Wemut ran up the side, or at least tried to, and he's gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, you're standing up there still. You came down with your hammer smash face.
Yeah. So, agility?
Yes, 12. Actually, it'd be easier for you probably because you're not tangled up. So 10.
Okay. Well, it's still a 6. So.
Okay, well, so yeah, you see Wemut do that. You run up there. You go like run up the side to grab the cliff, but you're too short, and you just kind of slide down on your belly. This looks really
And
sad.
pathetic.
Yeah, pathetic. Then we got Cedric and Barnaby still. It just looks so sad in my mind. I'd have been like, oh, dude. You're gonna die.
What's
You're standing there with Lefty, Cedric, and you've got that angry flail worm now paying attention to Wemut. Barnaby, you are. Where are you again?
he's on the opposite
He's
side.
on the opposite.
I'm,
Oh yeah, you're standing on the far side from everyone else
I'm
now.
gonna flail my flabby body through the air and try to pole vault with my staff using the pale one's head.
You're gonna so you're gonna with your staff like you're gonna plant it into the pale one and like pull vault across.
I'm gonna step back like 2
Okay.
feet from the edge and then take just this awkward sprinting run and then fly through the air.
He just describes the worst things for himself.
Let's call it a DR 14 agility.
Okay. I use my omen
Okay.
because that was not a good number.
Nope,
That's not
neither
any
is that.
better. That's a 6.
Is that locked in now?
That's fucking locked in tight.
Okay, so you like take a running start with your staff.
I used to
and
be the best back in high school.
You leap and you plant that staff down into what you assume to be the pale one's face, right? But instead, both of its arms grabs this thing and it throws you down the corridor, and you land. Take a D6 damage, and we'll call it that the pale one's turn as well, as it throws you.
2?
2 damage. Do you have armor?
No, sir.
Okay, so just a flat 2. Yeah, and you land with a crash like about 20 feet down the hall, down the corridor, down this worm tunnel, to the north.
That's not good.
No.
No.
And then I guess that it's its turn, but I assume that it'll get up as it does that. And then the flail worms, the one, what?
I'm freaking out.
Oh, the flail worm in the tunnel tries to like wriggle its way back up.
No, you stay down there and
and
get
you,
him.
and as Rundle is like laying with his like stomach against this thing, he sees it kind of wriggling past him a little bit. But the other one on top, it bites at your face, which is peeking up over this cliff. Give me a DR. Well, it would be a 12 agility, but you're kind of holding yourself onto this, so we're going to call it a 14.
Yeah, no, that's a solid hit.
It's a solid hit. Okay, take D6 damage as this thing bites the would be your nose cavity.
That is 2 damage.
That's nothing.
Okay, not bad.
Yikes.
It's hard to bite bone. Doesn't hurt a lot.
I imagine it's still kind of like hanging on to like my nose area. So like
To, like, the
bridges,
holes.
It's like, ah!
Yeah, it's got like some of its teeth through your eye socket. Oh, you have an eyeball. Never mind.
Yeah.
So it's just got like your nose and your upper jaw, just like in
I
its
love
mouth.
that he's holding the tail and that thing's now like bent in a U, biting his face.
Yeah,
You've completed the circuit.
Yeah, a Roboros. Anyway, that puts us to initiative again. Let's have Cedric roll it.
Who?
The mayor.
Oh, mayonnaise.
That's us.
That's you. It's a 6. Nice. Okay, what do you guys do?
I'm glad to make it clear, with all the other problems that we have right now, round about the time this is all over, I have a feeling that I'm going to be attacked by my own skeleton. So, just to throw that out there is another problem for everybody. Also, not doing too well, so that's likelihood of that ending well is very low.
Refresh me again how long it is before that happens.
Oh.
It's 10 rounds, isn't it?
Actually,
Or 10 minutes of combat.
Do something like
no,
that.
I rolled it. That's a 9.
That's a 9, and we'll call that. We
It's
already ran
been-
4 rounds.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's accurate, but it sounds
I
good
think
to me.
it is.
No,
Fuck,
I don't.
I
didn't
am
write
in
it
the
there.
worst possible situation.
No, you're fine.
I'm not.
You're away from the
I'm-
big guy.
I'm down in the court. I have to, in order to get up the wall.
Just run down the worm tunnel.
Is this like a subway?
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. Yeah,
like there's
it's like they were on the
there's a-
platform.
Yeah, there's a
Yep.
whole. Okay, yeah. So I have to go back towards him.
Maybe.
I'm 20 feet away.
Yeah, just go up.
Yeah,
Ah!
and the platform is real small because it's just just a hallway. So it's 10 feet wide if you think about it.
Yeah.
Real small platform. It's about 10 feet up too.
Can I do some like worm whispering and feel the tunnel walls and see if the big worm is gonna come burrowing through anytime soon?
Okay, so with that thought in mind, you're kind of feeling the walls.
Like the subway.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yep. So you feel for that telltale vibration and don't hear it. You don't feel it.
Well, shit on a piddle stick. This ain't good. And I'm gonna try to. Does the pale one seem distracted? Can I sneak up to the?
It's standing there in the spot that it was literally lying in, and it's just staring at you with its Zweihander.
That's not great.
Yeah, it's just facing you.
What's behind me?
Behind you,
An
you
empty tunnel.
It's a tunnel.
And
yeah, the
darkness.
tunnel does go into darkness, but you do see not much further down. If you were to keep going in the direction that you were thrown, it looks like it opens up into a room because you see what will again look kind of like subway platforms, but are longer.
I run that way.
Okay. Yeah, you run that way, and then you see as you kind of come to an open area that this room is quite open. You're still you're in the bottom of this tunnel, so everything is like 10 feet above you. You know what I mean? But you see just a large room from your perspective. I suppose you can't see much else that you are currently in. So we'll leave you there because that's probably enough of a return for you to run that far.
Fuck.
Let's see. Cedric went, right?
No.
Oh,
I
you said
just-
things. I keep
I
forgetting you
made it
talk and
clear
it's your
that shit
turn.
is going to get worse.
Okay, so it's everybody but Barnaby.
Wemut's gonna pull himself up and then try to dislodge this worm from his face and throw it at the pale one.
Okay, so I'm going to call that strength 14 to do all that at once.
Oh. Yeah, that's not happening. I got an 8.
Can I give him a helping hand?
How does that look?
I'm just going to grab the tail and pull.
You're gonna grab the body because he's got the tail in his hand. He's got his skull.
Then
in
I'll
its
grab
face,
his jowls.
which are around his skull.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll grab
okay.
his
To bring it
jowls.
to a 12, he still wouldn't make it.
To bring it to a 12, yeah, that's true. He
I
already
still
cast
would make it. I'm at an 8.
Okay, ideally, and we'll go back for that one, but like, once the dice is
I
cast,
got it.
it's cast.
I got it. Here's what we do.
Okay.
Yeah, so Baskins manages to grab the worm, which lets me go, and then I just slide right back down past.
The other worm and Rundle.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
And Rundle. Yeah.
And you're just like right there by the
yeah,
by the
just yeah.
pale one's feet again.
Well, shit.
Yeah, it's standing right there in the bottom of the trench.
That's unfortunate
Just staring
for you.
up at him.
Yeah, he's not noticing you though. You see is fixed very heavily on what's down the trail
Come on.
currently. What about the rest of you?
Rundle's gonna grab the worm that's trying to make his way up,
Yeah.
pissing him off. He's gonna try to grab him, throw it at the pale one, and try to skirt up the wall.
I like that.
Everybody's plan.
Yeah, just throw the worms at the fucking pale one. Okay, so I'll call that a DR 14 strength.
Oh boy. Ooh, that's a 19. And it's a -1 for my strength. That's 18. And that's -3 because I suck. So that is 15.
Still a success.
Oh
so
my
yeah,
God.
you grab that worm by the scruff of its neck, whatever part that is, and you whip it at it. And we're gonna call that damage to the pale one as this thing lands on it. So that's D6 damage minus D6.
Oh, that's a 1.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Minus
thuds into
3,
into its thigh.
These worms are useless.
But you do manage to crawl up to the top of this as while you're doing that.
I'm gonna
Okay, perfect.
start heading back into the room where this thing came from.
Okay, so you're gonna just head down the hall. You head down these little stairs then, and into this doorway. It's about as far as you get, and you see that this room, this dimly lit by candles. They're, regardless of like what happens, it seems like these flames don't go out. Strong smell of incense lingering. This basin of stale water sitting to the right of you as you enter the room, and at the far end, you do see a large relief depicting uncanny, almost human beings. They face you praying, looking down. At the bottom is a small basilisk. One head is being severed, and the other protrudes with a bloodied open mouth looking up. That's what you see in this room.
Wait, did I hear anything about exits?
No, actually. Yeah, again, as you see that, you came in the only exit.
That's
And
unfortunate.
then we're just left with Lefty, I believe.
I grabbed that worm.
Oh, no, you did that. Okay, never mind. So that's everything. Then it's the pale one who, even though he did get hit in the thigh by a worm, he just kind of lumbers, not lumbers, but the way that he kind of lumbers slowly down the hallway, up this corridor towards the direction that Barnaby went. Then the flail worms themselves, the one that you're holding, whips its tail at you.
Bad boy.
So give me a DR 12 agility test.
What's a 9 give me?
It gives you damage. Take D6 damage
Sweet, sweet touches.
as this flail tail whips you.
Oh, that's a 4.
Oh no!
Yikes.
This tail, you see, like it's literally a flail on the end of its tail, and it sinks all of all the spikes on one side is into your ribs, and it just sticks there, just in you.
Sturdy center of mass, though.
I didn't appreciate that at all.
No reaction.
Right?
The other one continues off down the hall in the other direction, down the corridor, like the opposite way that the tail one is going. Really not doing what it was supposed to do. Let's roll initiative. Barnaby, go ahead.
No.
Barnabas?
Barnabas.
3.
That's them. So that one worm continues to go. And at this point is lost into the darkness. The pale one continues lumbering down, and at this point, Barnaby, you're kind of like standing there looking around, trying to get your bearings or whatever, kind of taking the room that you're in. And you see him like the looming out of like the darkness of that tunnel, and he's about a move away from you. So if you were to not move, he would get you next turn. And the flail worm stuck currently in Lefty's ribs.
We can't do nothing for now. You're on me.
Yeah, and
We are one.
Even though it's anchored by its tail, it whips around to bite you with its mouth as well.
I still got a hold on his face.
You do. That's true.
Goodbye, hand.
In my
That's
hands.
true. Yeah, it's trying to like shake its head out, try to maybe sink teeth into you. We're gonna call that agility test a DR 10 because it's easier since you've got the upper hand on it.
What's a 9 give me?
Another fail.
Damn it.
Nobody's
some more
got
damage.
omens, brother. We're
Yeah, you're all
rolling raw
hurting.
today.
So take D6 more damage as this thing clamps onto your forearm.
Oh my gosh.
You're supposed to be my friend.
That's a 5. What are you at now?
3.
Because you took 9 damage in 2 rounds. You're at 3.
I'm at 3.
Oh god, this thing is like it literally has like its flail tail into your ribs, and it's,
You are one
and
now.
You're like connect. Yeah, you
Yeah.
are one now. Yeah, that's real. Now it's you guys.
Can I remove this thing and just drop it into the crevasse?
Give me a strength DR. Oh, I'd say 12, but it's connected in 2 points. We're gonna call it a 14.
You know, if we had just milked the worms, they would have been way more susceptible.
You may
to
be
our
right. The
directions.
refractory period would have made
Okay,
it.
good deal.
That's a fucking 19.
Nice. So you managed to rip him off of your arm and your ribs, which hurts like hell.
Ow.
And then I just figured I'd give you a little break gap for you to say
yeah.
it. And you throw it into the crevice. Give me a presence test.
Uh-oh.
Are you trying to throw
You're
it
gonna
at
turn
him?
into a
Are you trying to
worm.
throw it? Oh, he's not there anymore. Never mind. Don't worry about that. I thought you were gonna throw it at the dude,
No,
but he's
I'm
not.
just-
He's not there anymore.
Getting him out of here.
Okay, and yeah, he falls into the tunnel.
You should have been swallowed.
I show up right next to him after he throws him in.
Bad news. It's a fucking dead end down there, too.
And at that point, I'm going to reach down for Wemut to help him up. And then hearing that, I'm going to shrug my shoulders and still help him up.
Okay.
And we will like just pull up his bow, seeing the retreating pale one. I guess that just leaves us to go after our worm milking pervert then, and just
I feel like he's
fire off a
lost
shot
cause.
at the pale one.
Okay, he's pretty far away.
Don't
Not
waste
too
your
far
ammo.
away though. So we'll call it a 14.
That is
Don't draw
an
his
11.
attention.
An 11. Okay, it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Oh fuck.
He's also like I got to imagine too, since he went off into the worm tunnel, he's kind of in the dark. So you're kind of shooting, not blind, but like you're like, I think he's right. Tough shot. Okay.
Oh no.
Well, let's see who's left. Cedric
Jake.
and Barnaby. Yep. Oh yeah, Barnaby.
Oh.
We'll play Barnaby for last. I like it.
Why don't you reach in my back pocket and take a bump of this?
What that?
He doesn't wear pants, remember?
You've been holding that for a while, haven't you?
I got a couple.
You might need one later. Pretty
Yeah.
soon here, too.
Yeah, give me a little hit too.
Oh. Okay.
I need some fucking health.
It's just right in my back pocket. You just gotta grab it.
I'm gonna take it.
Don't forget to tie off first. Yikes. That too much?
How much healing is this?
It's a
okay.
D6.
Yeah, okay.
D6. Oh man, I'm gonna have bad luck with this. I can tell already. It's just how it works. Okay, not as bad as
I mean, it is the lower half, but it's the best result of the lower half.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's all right.
silver lining.
I'm gonna have a fucking skeleton attacking me in
2 rounds?
essentially 4 rounds.
4 rounds. Yep. I gotta keep better track of that. Okay.
What's in this? Is there something crazy in this room that piques my interest?
You see that you can see the room, kind of from where you are, and you can't see a lot of what's on the ground, on the floor of the room. I mean, because of your lower
Anywhere
angle.
to hide? Anything I can use as a trap? Maybe Arnold Schwarzenegger this guy.
You're in a crevice. You have to
The
get
first
out.
2 questions are pretty clear, but the last one is confusing. The Arnold Schwarzenegger thing. I don't know what you mean, but
Doing some
okay.
predator shit.
No, there's no water for you to hang out in, so that he doesn't see you with his thermals. But worms probably use that.
There's no worm poop he can swim in?
There probably is. There's probably some chunks of it around here. This room, though, you recognize as you kind of looking up at the room around you that this appears to be the entrance hall, and you know that when you got here, there was a knocked over statue in this room.
I'm gonna go hide behind that knocked over statue.
Okay, so you're gonna climb out of the worm tunnel, run over to that statue, and kind of hide there.
I'm gonna try to hide.
Okay, so we're gonna call that one big agility test. We're gonna call that a tier 14.
Okay.
I think it's just funny that my default's a 14. It's not, but you got a 10. Okay, so you managed to get out of this thing, but as you're running to the statue, you see the pale one is kind of breached the room, from the tunnel, and he's like watching you run over to it. You can see, you looking back to like make sure, and no, you made eye contact.
Oh, I hope he didn't see me. And with the eye contact.
Yeah. Maybe he didn't notice what he's seeing, which you clearly are.
He's just like,
I see you.
maybe he didn't see me.
I don't think he saw me.
Hey, you didn't see me, right?
He's waving though. Anyway, that brings us to initiative again. Let's have Lefty roll it.
No.
That's Big House.
That's Big Hoss. So Big Hoss climbs himself out of this
No, he doesn't.
worm tunnel in this open room here, and he's just like slowly walking to you, dragging this Zweihander on like the tile floor.
Are there 2 guards in this room?
There are, yes. That's a great point. They are
This
there.
is a room we've been in.
And you see them too as you run over to that.
They
You-
see this sweaty, squat little man just
they've
fucking-
probably seen you before.
Like, not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, within the last couple hours.
It's like, holy shit, how did this guy get in so much trouble?
I'm laying
in 2
behind
hours?
the statue, just hyperventilating. My head's barely crooked up, all awkward next to it.
Yeah, and it's like close enough now where like he's kind of watching you lay there, but still walking towards you. He's still not close enough because you ran. Yeah, and he had to climb, which you did too, actually.
Oh fuck.
Either way, he's not quite there. The rest of it's the 2 worms. The one is in the thing. The other one disappeared. That one tries to climb his way back up again because he's not done with you. What do you guys do though? He's not up it though.
If I remember that the guards are in this room, I'm gonna help me, please. He's after me.
Give me a 2d6.
Two D's dicks.
2d6.
5 and a 1.
So a 6.
6.
Hey, fuck you! You're trespassing anyway. Let him take you.
What do you mean? He trespassing too, ain't he?
Not technically.
What? What the fuck? Look, I'll give you my best fertilizer. It's grade A.
Good night here.
I wish you hadn't said that, partner.
And that's all I got for you.
Is that my turn then?
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. You're laying there yelling at him. Well,
I'm gonna die.
For insight, I had you roll reaction, and you rolled angered. So they're just like, "Fuck you!" Well, because you're getting these like NPCs involved, right? So I figured, let's see. Either way, the rest of you then.
I'm gonna hit my needle.
Okay.
I got one use left.
Go for it.
Please be good. Please.
2.
I mean, 5's better than nothing.
That's true. That's better than 3. Let's talk about how much damage you took.
Really, I think our only option now is, back in the tunnel.
Do we really have to kill anybody here?
Probably, well,
Can we just end this adventure early? Just go back out the exit.
So are we going to at least, like, I don't know, watch this worm milker at least die?
I mean, we
Try to-
don't,
You don't know
how
he's
hard.
gonna die.
We can just assume he's already dead.
They disappeared. You probably heard him yelling though at the guards on the hall.
he is drawn the most aggro, but when he dies, it goes to the next in line.
We gotta do something about this worm. He's got a vengeance,
Well,
and he's
one
got a
rat
taste of
was
my
threatened.
blood.
I mean, luckily I'm low on the threat list, but complex backstory and all.
Says the man with an angry skeleton.
For now.
Yeah, who just waiting to get unleashed like it's fucking-
fucking problems, all right?
And then I jump down and try to stab this worm.
Oh, the one trying to climb down?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's call that a DR10 strength.
They were our friends.
They were hired.
That's
given
unfortunate.
to
That's a 9.
You think you kind of know where he is, so you're kind of bulging down with it, and you just slide right past him.
Wonderful.
Land on the ground.
I meant to do that.
They look planned.
So, Wemut and Rundle, you guys are left. You guys are both standing at the top of this, where you just saw him jump down it.
I was in the
Oh, you were in there.
yeah, because we slid down.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm gonna go running after the pale one.
Okay, so you run up that worm tunnel. You come out in the open room here, but still in the tunnel.
We can write him off too. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you guys just saw him run off up the tunnel. What about Rundle here?
Rundle's gonna see everything happening. He's like, we're all gonna die anyway, so I might as well watch him before I go. And I'm gonna follow
Wemut. Gotcha. Okay.
Family's falling apart.
These guys are fucking crazy.
Oh, I'm just trying to live.
Wemut, give me some initiative.
All right. That is a 1.
One that's them. So this pale one, he gets close enough with. He's kind of standing over you as you're trying to hide behind this statue.
I'm on my back, looking up with my neck
Yep.
kind of crooked.
He's got it, and you're looking up to see him with his Viander overhead, just bringing it down on you. Give me DR14 agility because you're laying on the ground and it's pretty hard to get out of the way.
You've done this.
But he's behind the statue.
Yeah, but so is he though. Like you're not hiding.
Such a horror movie moment.
It is. I love
God.
it. The perfect. He rolled a nat fucking 1, dude.
Oh no! And you know what that means?
Defense. PCs. PC takes double damage. Armor is reduced 1 tier. Jake, give me a D10. And then double that number.
After this break.
Yes, after this break. Welcome back to Flail to the Face. God damn. Jake, you are rolling damage here. It is a critical fumble on. Well, there's a fumble on your part, so you're gonna take double damage here. It's a D10 for this Vihander that this pale one is wielding. Let's see that roll. He's dead.
Oh,
A 5.
dead.
10 damage, but he's dead.
You're dead.
Instant
So
death.
yeah, this blade comes down and splits his skull just in half, and that's it.
That's all it needs to be.
He raises his blade back up over his shoulder, drops it back down to the ground again, and starts dragging it like he was gonna carry it that way. He's like dragging it. Then he starts walking back to where he came from. Turns around, goes back that way, and he's just dragging this blood trail behind him. And Wemut, You're down there in that in the tunnel, just in this room, and you see him walking. You saw what he did. You saw the blood spray. You didn't see Barnaby's body because he's laying on the ground behind the statue. So you saw the pale one bring the blade down, bring it back up again with blood just like spray across the room, and just shoulder it, ground it, drag it.
What do the two guards
Towards
say?
you. Fuck!
Yeah, we would see the blood geyser is just like turns and bolts right back down the other way. And it's just like, as he's going past and he sees the rest of the group, he's like, yeah, he's gone, let's just keep going. And just like powering down the other way, down the other end of the tunnel.
Yeah, Rundle's right behind you, too. So what do you do, Rundle?
I'm right behind him.
Okay. Stay behind him,
I
all right.
turn tail and I follow him.
Okay, good deal. What about you two guys? Who are you in now oh, you're still up in that room, aren't you, with the candles?
I'm just at the top of the.
Oh, you never made it into there.
trench.
Okay. Oh, so you went in there, came back out. Okay. So you're at the top of the trench still. You're in the bottom of the trench. What are you guys doing? You saw them both running back.
I gotta
I'm gonna.
I gotta try to fucking dispatch this angry worm.
I'm gonna drop off the ledge with my short sword and my scabbard into the worm.
Okay, do that. We'll call that a 10 because dropping the height advantage. Use the high ground.
That's a 19.
That hits. Give me damage.
What should I give you damage for? I have 2 weapons on me.
That is true, and I guess the DR should have been harder, but it wasn't. So
Well, I also rolled a 19.
you
so.
did, so it wouldn't have mattered. Well, give me damage for both of them then.
All right,
If
so
they're both doing their
one's
thing.
a D6 and one's a D4 plus 1.
That's not how you do it, but that's what we're doing at the moment.
Yes.
I can't remember how you actually do it. Otherwise, we do it that way.
3 and 2 damage.
Okay, so total of 4 damage.
5.
5.
Oh, 5. Oh, yeah, 3 plus 2. Okay, so 4. 5, and then you're gonna take minus D2, and you'll do that twice. Applies to both attacks.
1,
So 4.
2.
So 2 damage.
So 2 damage.
Okay, yeah, you stab it. It bleeds, but it doesn't seem to give a fuck.
Damn.
Kinda. I mean, it obviously hurts, but it doesn't change its demeanor as it hisses at you.
I'm gonna try and stab this worm too.
Okay. 12. Strength.
Okay, that's 14.
Nice.
Please. 7.
Minus 2.
2. So it's 5 damage.
Oh, nice. Tell me about it.
Oh, now you guys want to do stuff.
I just stab this thing straight into the wall and pull the Volge out.
Then
We
just-
need to, like,
its interior is just drained from your Volge hole.
we need to do something, and probably fast. The skeleton did not look very happy.
Yeah, 'cause he probably does. It's because he's a skeleton. They look like they're always smiling.
Yeah. Oh, I think we should head down this path. You said that was a dead end?
As far as I can tell.
Okay, well, he doesn't see us yet, so let's get going.
All right, Scooby-Doo.
Just start fucking moving towards where the skeleton was running.
So you guys all run the other direction down the tunnel?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys kind of just collectively jogging down this tunnel as a group, like just a bunch of casual joggers. 4, because he's dead.
You guys gotta slow down.
You guys pass the broken hallway that you guys are fighting over, and you come to a split in the tunnel, left and right.
Which one looks like it goes in an upward motion?
Neither. They both look like they go out, away from you. Kind of flat, I guess.
I mean, I don't know no laws, but we can probably head this direction in the westward motion.
You're coming from the west.
Oh.
Wemut is still in
know.
full run, and he's like, I'm going this way, and just right down to left tunnel.
Okay. Yep. Are you guys all following him?
Might as well.
Might as well. Okay. So you guys all run down that tunnel. You guys pass the broken hallway that you guys were fighting across the hands, right? You guys keep running, and eventually you come to another room, and this looks to be the room that you guys came across the first time you came across one of these worm tunnels. Not within, I guess, the second time, after the room with all the skeletons in it. You know that if you were to climb out of the tunnel here and go into this room, to the left would lead you to that room where you played cards with the skeletons, or you didn't. Some guy that died 3 characters ago did. And if you were to climb out and go to the right, you'd come down to those stairs. You would end up back at the room with all of the doors and the worm fighting.
What?
Is anyone else lost?
But the tunnel does continue to go forward.
Forward.
Maybe that's our plan.
continuing forward and just
Forward
like
it is.
keep on running.
Guys, shit's gonna get serious pretty quick here.
It hasn't already.
And I start to split from my skeleton.
Oh yeah, you do, and your own bones kind of materialize back in you.
I always feel like they're like kind of fucking
You just like peel.
incorporeal themselves. Like
Oh,
weird.
okay, that makes sense. Yep. So
Like,
like,
you continue to walk, but your skeleton stays behind.
yeah, the skeleton just falls out of his ectoplasmic form, and then you see the bones kind of form out of nothing, like they faded in.
Yeah, we gotta do something about this, and probably quick.
Yeah, and the bones immediately recollect, and they just like follow. You guys are all jogging down this tunnel, and it's like jogging behind you guys as well. He's just doesn't have a knife or anything.
We
but-
need to turn this around and take care of this problem.
I mean, I've never been part of a gangbang, but we can do it right now.
Don't like that at all.
And I turn around and try to fucking
this
swipe
wrong with
through
you?
these bones.
Okay, give me initiative.
I'll help him.
Okay. Us.
Okay, go for it.
Fail.
Yeah, you try to swing your Volge at him. And you're kind of all doing your jog, and he's behind you, and you know it. And you just like kind of fake out, like stop and then spin, but like you way too short. He wasn't as close as you thought he was.
Fuck.
I'll stab him.
Okay. You turn around as well. Give him a stab. Go for it. That's cocked.
Damn it. They were both good numbers.
They were, so it almost doesn't matter. But
Oh gosh,
it's
another.
still cocked.
Okay, hold on.
That's still
Oh my
cocked.
god, 3 in a row.
3 strikes, you're out as a fail.
Okay, 12.
Okay, there you go. Jesus, 4th time's the charm.
All right, D6.
Yep.
2.
Okay.
And I think he's got armor. He's a regular old skeleton
No,
now,
he
right?
doesn't have armor.
Is he a regular old skeleton at this point?
Yeah, pretty much. Except for he doesn't have 7 HP as 6.
Okay, so 6 HP.
That
How
was
much
pretty
damage
much
did you
the
do?
other.
2.
2, okay.
I swipe at his legs, knock him over.
There you go, yeah, and you knocked him over? Okay, so yeah, he falls down on the ground and like,
I
he
capped
doesn't
him.
fall as a whole, like you sweep the legs out from under him and he like falls on his top half of his legs and crumbles a little bit, and then like his legs are reconnected.
Where do you think you're going, Cedric? You think you can just walk out on me? I'm gonna beat your ass.
Why the fuck is my other half? This southern.
I was like,
is that?
who are you? That's
No,
perfect.
you just took someone else's bones, right? You
Yeah.
Gave him a little bit of love juice.
Yeah.
They're coming back for you.
No.
Please, somebody help me take care of this.
His name's Mayonnaise.
Yeah, what about Wemut
We
and
don't have
Rundle?
time for this, and I'm going to try and shield bash the skeleton.
Okay. I like the idea of all of you guys just like quick step, turn around, and start attacking this thing.
Like
Yeah,
I
that's a
said,
natural
gangbang.
one.
Natural 1.
Oh,
Fuck, dude.
Oh, that's with his shield.
Yeah. I don't think that
Bye-bye.
thing's breakable though.
It's broken
I'm
now.
going to use my last omen, so you can re-roll it.
Oh, there you go.
That's a 10.
Okay, so it doesn't break the shield at least. If it can be broken. I feel like it could be. It's not his relic, it's a relic.
I was going to say that it just like, I just tossed it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That works good. What about Rundle there?
Rundle's going to, turn on his heels, and pull the warhammer out, and swing it at this skeleton.
Maybe you shoot it.
Maybe it's none of your fucking business.
Talk to your friends some more. Catch
Jesus.
some of this.
Trash talking. Catch some of it.
That's a 2 on the die. So
Yeah, you didn't even like close the distance. You just turned around and swung. Almost hit Wemut in the side of the head.
You need to go wait in the corner.
Then
Shut
it's
your
this
mouth.
thing. What does it do, Jake?
Oh, what does it do?
Yeah, you're it now.
I'm going to.
He doesn't have any weapons.
I'm gonna spear myself through the crowd and tackle Cedric.
Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Give me strength. You're rolling raw. Oh yeah, it's just him. You're not the thing. Well, you are, but
Agility.
agility DR12.
You know we're meant to be. Now get back here.
Natural 20.
Nat 20.
Now you
Nice.
get
So
two
that you get an attack on him.
Fuck.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I imagine he like grabs you around the waist and you
Fuck.
just like hold him in, and then what?
Oh, I failed.
And you failed. So you're trying to get this Volge to like stab him, but you're like he's too fucking close. This is really hard to do. Initiative. Jake.
Sorry.
What are you? That's you.
I'm belly hugging, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he's not grappled technically, but you are there.
Oh, you're like a ghost skeleton, yeah.
That's probably why he's not grappled, because you can't really grab him.
Oh, I'm just holding on with both hands to his spine, below the rib cage.
You probably can, considering you're a skeleton. Maybe.
And we've been together.
You've been one.
Yeah.
You've been one.
You can't just leave me like that, baby.
And I'm gonna start tugging on his spine and try to rip it out.
Oh, okay. Call that agility on your part, Nate. Actually, he's grabbing you, right? Strength, I guess?
I don't know, man.
Just to like, well, yeah, agility.
He's been inside you.
16.
Okay, yeah, he is tugging on your spine pretty good, kinda. It's just like you're trying to like, I don't know. It's really confusing to determine what exactly is happening there.
I'm gonna like
Because he's like
concentrate.
incorporeal, sort
I'm gonna
of.
like kind of concentrate and phase through the skeleton
Ah,
hands.
I like that. That's pretty good.
backwards. And I assume since it's our turn, I'm just gonna, while I do, swing down with the Volge.
Okay, I like it. You kind of like jimmied it to the point where you're like, your hand is directly under the blade, pretty much. Like it's a giant knife now, with a big handle.
Slippery
No,
little thing, aren't you?
not gonna happen.
The fact that it's a giant knife with a really long handle makes it very hard to wield like one.
Damn it.
What about the rest of you guys?
I'm gonna stab at him again.
Okay, you guys are stabbing a skeleton. I feel like that does nothing.
I'm gonna beat it down.
Look at
Well,
the
like some
IQ
games,
in the
like-
room is
wanna-
still under 100.
I want to break
fair.
off its arms.
Combined.
Yeah.
What's a 10 give me?
Nothing. You're stabbing a skeleton, so nothing.
I'm trying my best.
Like it's like hitting ribs and it's just glancing off. I'm like, it doesn't really like slice because he's bones. What about Rundle and Wemut?
Yeah, Wemut's still wielding the shield awkwardly, and I'm just like imagine it's kind of like the food tray or like a chair.
Yeah.
and just like,
Oh, you giving the
slamming
chair
it down.
shot?
Yeah,
Love it. Do it.
yeah, that's an 8.
Oh, no, you don't.
Still just like,
You slam it on the ground and you almost feel like you almost broke it, but you didn't. Rundle, what are you doing?
Warhammer, skeleton.
Okay, gotcha.
I feel like we're losing a lot.
13
of
minus
time.
3, that's a 10.
Okay, so yeah, you're swinging at it. You're just because he's grabbing him. You're just really having a hard time connecting because of his weird angle. You're like giving him horizontal slashes across the chest, but he's lower than that. So. He doesn't-
Combat isn't really our thing.
yeah, you'd think it would
Not
be,
right
but
now.
it's not.
I'm more of a shit talker than anything else.
Yeah, that's true. Roll initiative, but put your money where your dice are, or something.
That's
Yeah,
us.
that's us.
That is you. Okay, you did it.
I'm gonna try to chop him again.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, baby!
My turn, I
I'm
guess.
Stabbing
taking someone
bones.
with me!
You might be.
I've got plans now. I've got plans now. Who's next?
He's trying to milk you to death.
Your stab also failed,
Yep.
Cedric.
yep. All right, Wemut minus 2, so that's a 13.
Okay, that hits.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
thank goodness.
Finally.
Damage on. We figure it was a D4.
Yeah, I think it was a D4.
Let's do it. Yep.
That's 2.
2 damage. You're at 4, so you're down to 2.
Oh, God.
Rundle, he's still that shield. Like you buckled the boy's knees, the bone boy's knees,
Ugh.
bone boy's bone knees,
Bone boys.
bone boys. Bone boys
Come on,
blood.
Rondo, we got to finish this.
Yes.
Trying. I'm not having a good time right now.
You're telling me.
Oh, that's a 19 minus the 3. That's
Oh,
a
wow.
16.
That's
God.
having a good time now.
Yeah,
Give me damage.
debatable.
6.
Fair.
That's a 1. And I still have minus 3.
So you smack
So you
it.
give him 2 health?
No,
you,
shut
you
the
get
fuck
you
up.
get like the head of your hammer like wedged between his like the clavicle and like the collarbone. Like he's stuck in there. The clavicle and the collarbone, the same thing. The clavicle, like, it's stuck in up, and then you gotta wedge it out, but it doesn't really hurt him.
Okay,
hurts
so
your
it's
pride
not
more than
stuck
anything.
for this turn. I
No,
get
it-
it stuck and pull it out though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our flame friend was way more useful than this guy.
It makes a really
Your
gross sound.
turn.
I'm sure.
I'm gonna steal this warhammer.
You're gonna. Okay, so instead of you being able to pull it out. Okay, so we'll go strength then DR12 on you, Rundle. If you succeed, he doesn't get it from you.
Nope. That's a 0.
Yeah, he rolled a 0.
Minus 1 strength, and then I have minus
Nice.
3 for the rolls.
Right. So yeah, he tries to pull it out, but instead you grab it like just between the head and his hand, and so you're holding it in place, and he just slips his hand off.
Well,
of it,
thank
and
you
grab
mighty
it.
kindly there, boy.
And what do you do with it?
I'm gonna swing on Cedric.
Okay. There's an uppercut with this, pretty much in the jaw.
As I take it out of my clavicle, and I'm gonna twirl it around and whack him right in the face.
Oh, I like it. And what'd you get?
That's a 9.
A 9, so it lands. What's the damage on that Warhammer?
D6.
D6. So take D6
Can
damage.
that kill you?
It might.
It might.
I mean, it could break me at the very least. Yeah, it breaks me. Dude, I can see it in his eyes.
D4.
Yeah.
Doesn't the skeleton deanimate after it kills you?
Yeah.
No, I replace him.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, good luck doing that.
Hi, I'm Cedric.
I think that's it. I think that's it right there.
4 dead. Yes. No! So Jake, tell me about it, Jake.
Yeah.
God damn it, Jake.
This is as poetic as it needed to be for my own skeleton to kill me.
Dude.
I fucking love it. I love it.
Dude.
I fucking love it. How do I die?
So when that warhammer is stuck in my clavicle, I'm gonna yank it out, and then seeing Cedric and all these fools just flustering around trying to kill me, I just walk up to him and then take that hammer and swing through his face, and his head just cracks off and then flies down the tunnel.
Nice.
And then he evaporates.
Yeah, and yeah, it just dissipates, and then the skeleton that you are just crumbles to bones.
Goodbye. Yeah.
The other 3 of you standing there, you hear footsteps. You now that the smoke is cleared, so to speak, you smell smoke, but it's like hearth smoke from down the hallway, and you can now kind of realize that there's a bit of like a firelight from down the worm tunnel, and you hear footsteps of 2 people walking, and you kind of turn to look, and you see 2 guards dressed similarly to the ones that you met, but not the same guys. And one of them looks at the scenario here, and he's like, this looks infected.
Hey everybody, Kevin at the end of the episode, and happy Merktober! This episode contains the adventure Doomkirk by Getaro, which appears in Monolith issue number 1 entitled Harvest from our good friends at the Bogfolk. Levi playing Lefty, the Cannibal Cook by Ian Greytide Long, the Cannibal Curator of Ex Libris Merkborg. Thomas playing Wemut, the Catacomb Saint by Makooti. Kevin playing Rundle, the Lord of Flies by Eduardo Carabaño. Jake playing Barnaby, the Would-Be Yeoman by Alewife and Chalkdown, which also appears in Monolith issue number 1. And Nate playing Mayor Cedric, the Bone Specter by Nate Seibert. Check out all these cool things and their respective Ex Libris Morkborg entries in the description accompanying this episode, as well as the Flail of Face episode 9 companion, Mayor Cedric's Spiteful Finger and Rundle's Hammer of Self-Sabotage. And while you're at it, check us out on our socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, and Thread, as well as anywhere you can find podcasts. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Cast. And while you're at it, check out our sister podcast, The Rolled Standard. Without The Rolled Standard, Flail the Face wouldn't be here. And if you like The Rolled Standard, think about joining their Patreon. Just for $3 a month, you can join their Discord, talk to us, talk to them, and interact with an amazing community out there. Anyways, thanks for listening.
Buttons! Let me know when all buttons are pressed. And I'll say the things.
Buttons are pressed.
Kevin pressed his buttons. Are pressed. Oh, you pressed it real nice.
Everyone's pressed.
I like the way you pressed it.
everything's right now.
No diggity.
Can we fucking do this already or what? What's going on? I'm scared.
The assisted living center was broken.
It burns.
Out of
It burns.
Get these geriatrics out of here.
It burns. I remember when I have a dirty diaper. I remember when I lost my mind. I shit my pants. There was something so special about that day. What? I'm still looking for my marbles. I don't understand the reference.
Me either. Check your pants.
Oh, where? There's my testes. They rolled out. I'm not wearing any. Oh, they really dropped now. Oh, I didn't think they could get any lower. Welcome to Balls to the Ground. We drag them and you tag them.
Tag them? No.
We're all dying. Greetings, seniors, and welcome to Balls to the Ground. Welcome.
Welcome, seniors.
Boys.
All right, wipe the slate.
I gotta sneeze.
You can cut it in a certain
Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you.
Bless up.
Hold on, let me put my hands up.
Bless up, A-Town down.
Boot it. Boot it.
Boot up.
Are we ready to boot it?
You know what has two buttholes?
2 people?
Damn it. Well, fuck.
What a strange question in this situation.
you narrate yourself into the worst shit all the time. You're like, I'm laying down on my back. I'm this flabby little tiny man with this awkward, horrible step. You're like, what narrative things can I give Chris a reason to fucking make it harder for me?
I know there's something that Walt said the other day that resonated with me. He's like, no, Chris, fuck you. You give me a DR14 presence test.
I'm the mayor. I make tactical decisions.
You're the mayonnaise. You're white and bland.
Quite. Ouch.
Sometimes sweet.
Ouch, but hard to argue with.
On food lube.